Today on Existence is going to be a little bit different. You see, I decided to go on this beautiful, lovely, grand caving adventure. It was going to be amazing. I found this amazing cave. Super awesome. Loved it. Um, I went through the entire thing and I got like 2 diamonds. 2 1 diamond veins. And then reviewing this footage now, we're gonna see there's diamonds that I couldn't possibly see without night vision. That was there the entire time. And that's frustrating. I've spent a long time in this cave system. Only when I started exploring the outlier caves did I get any diamonds. And it took forever. And that's frustrating. So you know what? We're going to talk about that. Because this week has been super awesome in a lot of ways. But also, there's the diamonds. Look at them. Look at them. Yeah. Those are the little guys. They're the ones who screwed me over. Screw you guys, seriously. If I turned off night vision for the segment, you'd see that there's no way I could ever see them. Like they're completely gone. Wild. And I'm not a cheater. I'm not gonna go back and grab them. But it's been a bit frustrating. There's quite a few things, like my lovely cat. I adore her. She's my everything. But she chewed through the Wi-Fi cables of my PC, and has suddenly decided that cables are very cool, even though I've almost had her for 2 years and she never thought cables were cool before. That's pretty frustrating. Turns out from my unemployment office in my state, calling them in order to talk to somebody requires going through 2 menus. And then when you get through those 2 menus and there's nobody available in the queue, they'll just hang up on you. So you have to do it all over again, and then they're still full with the queue. And look at this cave. Stunning cave. And look, there's more diamonds. There's more diamonds I've missed, and I can't get them because, I just can't. It would be cheating. It would be cheating. Oh man, so many frustrating things with this mining adventure. It was supposed to be super cool. It was supposed to be very epic. I really needed more stuff for my gear because I was wearing it through and I haven't set up the mending yet. What is cool, I did find the slime. But I haven't set up, the mending villagers yet, so none of my gear is mending. I have to repair it manually and that's a pain in the butt. So I had to get more resources, so I went to this beautiful cave I found an opening with by flying on Israfel, who is our collective son now. Communism, we've decided he's everyone's son. So congratulations, guys. Family reunion's going to be pretty big. And I had a couple of cool fights, actually, though. We'll just take a look, and I appreciate my sick cinematic shot with the creeper and killing all of them. Oh, man. It was fun. It was fun. But it sure has been a lot this week. But on top of all these frustrating things, there's also been quite a bit of good. And you know what? I'm going to share that with you guys as well. Now, we're about at clips here for my mining adventure, but I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so I just recorded that whole frustration segment because this week had a lot of frustrating things and all of that, and I was gonna obviously go into all the good stuff that happened this week too, but I literally just got messaged that I got into something I really wanted to get into, and I am so excited right now that I just had to share that. Well, that was really fresh. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What the heck? This was the news I was really hoping to hear. Okay, well, look forward to that, guys. Suddenly my plans have really changed. What I was gonna say was really exciting this week is I was gonna talk a little bit about the aspect of parasocial, like watching your favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. I've been watching a lot of people's videos. It's a real blessing, actually, like, being a small creator, because you get to see a bunch of other small creators' content, and, like, seeing what they're up to is actually the most fun thing ever. But it's kind of parasocial, because, you're watching their videos, and you're listening to them, and you're like, they sound like a chill person, but, like, I've never actually chatted with them, so who knows. But, like, this week, oh my gosh, I've been chatting to a few other YouTubers, whether it's in Discord or actually in VC, and I'm just like, oh, they're actually, like, just as chill as their videos. Like, I chilled the voice chat with them, and I'm just like, yeah, they're just as chill. They're just as cool of a person. That's awesome. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that because I thought that was really fun. Actually getting to know these people and being like, hey, like, it's not parasocial anymore. I'm not just like watching you from afar and then that's all I know about you. Oh, sorry, I'm still so hyped from hearing that. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't even have been recording. I'm just too hyped that I'm like almost trembling from excitement, which is a little bit crazy, but you know, I was really hoping to get this news. And it does unfortunately mean I have to shut down a couple opportunities I had. But this is the opportunity I was really hoping for, so you know, that's really epic. Yeah, so no, parasocial. I'm not parasocial with a few tubers anymore, which is pretty cool. They're really awesome people, honestly. And I just can't wait to get to know everybody more and help out with a bunch of projects. Like, that's so exciting. Okay, that was the good stuff this week. Obviously, this was good news, too. Holy moly. In progress in this world, I wanted to show you the names I have everything. I finally got sharpness 3 for this sword, so finally silence. We shall succeed, if you saw Zootopia, too. Oh my gosh, I'm still so hyped, sorry. This is gonna be, like, so quick. I'm just too hyped. I need to run around again. Literally, I interviewed with this group, and I'm not gonna give details because there's no official announcements yet. And the interview was so awesome, and I liked chatting with them so much, I had to take a hike afterwards because I was just way too hyped up. And now I feel that energy again. I might have to go on another hike today. And then I have Axe Me again one more time. I thought that was my creative one of it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, existence. There's a reason I went on the mining adventure. This week has been very busy. Again, like, you'd think unemployment you'd have so much free time, but I've been very busy and it's been fantastic. I've had a really good time, whether it was getting to know other people or helping people with potential events in the future. Oh, I'm so excited for those. Those are gonna be so good. It's all been really awesome, and I'm just super looking forward to it. Cannot wait. But unfortunately, that means there wasn't much progress in existence, except for Ardorr. He's been going crazy. His house is actually looking so cool over there, and like, it's super sweet. I have to show you real quick what he's done. I don't want to give too much spoilers for what he's doing. He didn't tell me not to go anything on camera, so we're just gonna go and check it out real quick. Because he's been doing all the progress. He's the real MVP of this place. But yeah, no. Oh, Wandering Trader's over there. And I got more diamonds in that cave, even though it was an abysmal cave. Like, I literally looked for an opening, found that super awesome cave, and I was like, wow, there's probably so much diamonds down here, only to find, like, nothing. It was very disappointing. Super cool cave, though. I could probably use it for a project in the future. Holy moly, like, look how awesome this house is. Ardorr is so good at that. And, like, oh my gosh, all this progress. But this is what was super cute, is I put this here last episode, and he decided he's just gonna keep it here. This will forever be here, the foundation of my little gift, which is absolutely super sweet. Oh man, now I just have to convince my brother to be on here, and then we'll really have the whole server together. Unfortunately, my brother is a very busy person, though. Super hard worker at his job, so naturally he is very tired after work every day. But at some point I'll drag him on here. Someday. Oh boy, what a week. What a week of existence. It's an exciting one. It really is. I was saying all the, like, stuff that happened, and there is still, like, a lot of frustrating stuff that I'm still gonna have to deal with. Unemployment is naturally the most, like, unintuitive thing to file for ever. 10 out of 10, I should say negative 10 out of 10. Do not recommend. Don't file for unemployment if you can avoid it. Obviously don't do fraud with it either, that would not be good. It's a royal pain, like, you have to, like, literally give them a diary of everything you do, and I currently don't even technically qualify for it, but I have to do it anyway, just because they need my information and it takes 5 years to process for them. I don't know if I ever mentioned I have a fish here too. I don't know, it's been crazy busy. Got to do some dog sitting too, pet a golden retriever. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we got a lot of projects to still work on in this. I'm still working on building the villager area. That's been my pet project. It's taken 5 years. Oh yeah, and the zombie horse. We went on an adventure together to go get pale oak. It was fantastic. I love that you can have leads with a boat now and pull a horse along. It actually makes them viable for traveling, because otherwise it's just a royal pain. But yeah, that was a quick speed run of everything I've kind of, like, gotten up to. We're currently at 16 diamonds. I left that big cave with, like, 2. And now I'm sitting, and then after I like kind of explored some of those one-off shoots, I found one big diamond vein, and that got me most of these. And there was 2 spawners as well, so I found 3 spawners in this world, which I can use for making farms, which is awesome. And then these slimes as well, which means I believe that's a slime chunk, so I should be able to get slime from there as well. That's good to know. So yeah, that was the TLDR of everything we've done. I may have also died in the nether a few times, but I will deny that until my dying breath. So I've never died in the nether. I've never, ever... I would never do that. There's not a reason why I got fire protection out of paranoia, and whenever I go in there, I wear a fire protection chest plate too, because, yeah, no, me and the nether, we get along great. We had nothing bad ever happens there. Anyway, that was super hyped. Oh my gosh, I've just been yapping at like 1,000,000 miles per hour. This is me excited. It's crazy. I have so much energy right now. Like, I should be sprinting around in real life, never in in-game. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go actually make some more progress and then get back to you. And maybe go talk to some more people first, too. And then we have a question to review. And boy, howdy, do I have a question for you guys this week. Alright. See you soon. I must sincerely apologize. I lied to all of you. I said I would be making progress. I did not make any progress. I instead went and yapped for a couple hours, wrote an intro, and then read. I know. I failed you. And for that, I'm sincerely sorry. But we're gonna go over the questions for this week, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm going to be doing next week. I think I'm gonna go get some armor trims. Probably in the ancient city, which I'm going to have to probably find in more hacky ways, because I'm not digging under every mountain I find and hoping I find one. That sounds absolutely miserable. But I'm probably going to be looking for the armor trim there, because I think of those armor trims, that one's my favorite. So that's the next week goal. I almost wanted to do it tonight, but as Noodle Trash was reminding me, shout out to Noodle Trash, the episode needs to be posted, and my new parenthood does not exempt me from the episode this week. So let's wrap this up. Alright. For this next week, I'll share that soon. Let me go over these answers. I asked you guys what brings you the most peace. Like, what place brings you the most peace? I had a lot of fun ones. One of them was the Columbia Museum of Art Plaza. This was a really cute answer. Let me actually roll over to it, because Soul was saying it's a good weekend building. Yeah, it's just sweet. Like, everyone in the plaza having joy, fun, playing around. That's really wholesome. That's wholesome. And then we have bedroom with cat. I can't deny this one. I think this is also one of my favorite places, my bedroom with the cat. Especially if I'm like cozy under the sheets with some tea. That is just perfect vibes. And then it's super cute. Lumina Kato went with wife again this week, which I love that. Great answer. 10 out of 10. Super sweet, super wholesome. And then for the last one, we got the book. Yeah, there was Lumina Kato's one from last week. Adorable. My home. It's more than enough for me. I worked hard for it and managed to finally purchase a home last year. At first, I wasn't sure if I had made a bad decision, constantly stressed, not really enjoying my time there. Didn't feel like a home at first, but as the months went by, I started feeling more at peace, grateful, and very fortunate. Now it's super cozy. It's set up just the way I want it. Every part is planned out in a way to help me relax as soon as I come through the door. Now that sounds cozy. I like that answer as well. I appreciate you guys participating in that. I gave my answer last week. So now, time for the next question. I don't know where I'll put this sign. I know I put this here, but listening to Tim is really, really annoying, so... And it started raining naturally, of course, because I was doing this. I'm gonna throw this here for now, but my question for this week is, what is your biggest win this week? Now, naturally, this week hasn't happened yet for me, but I'm going to answer for... I already answered, actually, this episode for myself. So, everything I said earlier, all that exciting stuff, even some of the stuff I haven't talked about yet, that is my biggest win this week. It's been a good week, and I hope you guys have a very lovely upcoming week. This will be all from me this week, but you'll be seeing more of me. Trust me, I'm not going anywhere. You'll be seeing me. I'm as committed as I've always been, and as you could tell earlier, I had to review the footage to make sure I didn't sound completely crazy. I'm very excited to see what happens next. So, until then, ghosties, I'll see you guys next time. Take care of each other in the meanwhile, and we'll see what next week brings.